to do the D thing on the microphone. He's been here, Majestical Lips, and other places. And if you're familiar with him, then you already love him. And if you're not, you're going to love him tonight. Can you please give it up for Mr. Wispers? Come on. Get that energy. Give it up. Get the energy. All right.
How y'all doing? See, tonight is a different night. I'm not flying solo tonight. I'm flying with my wingman. Y'all give a round of applause for my boy, Mentor.
May 5th, 1979, birth the beginning of a man, require forgiveness from above 7 times, 77 times, and well before the making effective nationwide teaching of realism rhymes, I became a fixture in the exploration of a few miscellaneous crimes, and a fixture on a track and field equipped with many promising dreams, becoming the fastest runner amongst all of my friends, enemies, and siblings, so naturally I blended in good with the no good, snatch and grab team, NWA and Wu-Tang planted in my brain that it was all about the cream.
January 16th, 1973 was my first title fight with life, and every fight feeling like the last one, and I swing, and I swung, and I missed some good opportunities. I needed unity, the kind of son gets from a father, but it's harder for a mother to create figures for me to believe in. I was achieving self-destruction in conjunction with trying to hold it down, and people seem to want to hang me, bang me 7 times, but I'm still standing. And I heard it gets greater by God's grace. I'm still swinging 39 rounds later.
33 rounds later, I figured out that I was highly favored all along, and highly motivated in times of danger, society to make me scroll. Bullies torturing me, getting a jump coming from school, these painful long walks home. Couldn't figure out why I was hated on so much with low self-esteem, and my train of thought was all wrong. I had enough of carrying the burden of being persecuted, beaten up and ranked on, and begging and pleading for somebody, anybody to just help me out and pass the baton.
Now the race is on life's track and field. I guess that's why Rakim said self-esteem makes it seem like a door took years to build. Cause I've been running yet feeling like I accomplished nothing, or have I? Cause I'm not a poor righteous teacher or poetry's first rabbi, but my third eye kept telling me I can do this, giving me the perseverance to go through this. Then ding ding, I heard a bell ring and I knew I could get it in if I could just catch my second win. I need a mentor.
You see, the second time around I couldn't just settle for second place. I got tired of just simply being content with finishing the race, so I pulled out my ace in the hole. It's a time and a place for the God of my understanding to take control. I could not understand how to be strong, courageous, or bold, or how to protect my soul, or how to protect my conditioned heart from turning cold. So I hit those streets, call it the Legion of Doom, where little girls are only groomed to become pieces of meat, and little boys are taught that you gotta carry heat if you ever want to sleep in peace or eat.
A young soldier getting older and I'm still hungry, with a hunger that can only be fed with the use or misuse of money. Hot damn. Roscoe put that white in the pan and then flipped and it fumbled. Mixed it like gumbo. Had a feast. Became a feast on these streets. My soul couldn't eat because my pockets was doing the chewing. I love eating with them boys, but I had to stop because 3 years of prison gave me food poisoning.
Mixed in with a whole lot of years of me getting in my own way stopped me from flourishing. Voices in my own head only added on to the torturing, ignoring pretty good advice from my family telling me to get a hold of my life, settle down with a couple of kids and select a grown wife. But it's almost like I transformed into another person when I was alone that night. And well, after a while, they just started to call me, can't get right.
So with practice, I got good at being wrong. I could have sworn I heard Marvin ask, what's going on?
Am I on trial?
In front of a jury with fake snakeskin smiles, I missed my turn again. Because I was listening to the hissing. This poem was a U-turn to get back to where I came from in order to get to where I'm going.
And we're on our way. Somebody left the door open. These windows of opportunity ain't nothing new to me. But something's different this time. Poetry is moving me, using me from the inside with enough food for you and me. It takes two to make a thing flow fluently, and all it takes is for one mistake for anyone's fate to turn brutally catastrophic. Some mistakes snatch the ground out from under you like an earthquake, and no simple logic can stop it. Some pain you just gotta feel sometimes, and well, just because it's hot you can't drop it.
So I drop it like it's hot lava. Burning these mics for fuel on this journey, because this poetry takes you to places that the average can't go but felt. This poetry saved my life like it had seat belts, cause I'm an accident waiting to happen. I stayed gunning. This poetry keeps me 100 miles and running. Colossal is how I feel. This poetry turned my life
like it had steering wheels, and sometimes you can't turn left or right because with those are dead ends, and full steam ahead is a cliff. And you're forced to take flight if you get my drift, so I jumped
head first, walked on water because I can't surf like poetry gave birth to a new sea creature. Explosive mic features. Now on the mic, I'm a dangerous man, on and off land.
And the master plan has always been be anything but a soft man. Just to protect my bright future, I got to go in at all costs, man. I'm carrying the cross
across the burning sands. I guess it was a part of God's plan to make me the man I am now. No harm, no foul.
And life can't get me to plea out right now. And I'm taking it to trial, and only you know who can judge me, and only you know who can teach me how to live before he teaches me how to dug it through the good, bad, and the ugly.
So now I'm pretty like Ricky. I used to be the gum under the table, and now niggas want to stick me. Ain't life tricky?
Ain't the time to live our lives more rich than filthy? Ain't the time to murder this track and plea out guilty?
Or order in the court. This poetry's the new sport. The world must be on Ambien, sleeping behind the wheel on poetry's next champions.
Like two Rockies.
Too cocky.
You can't box me.
Or stop me.
They be trying to jock me. But not me, cause this will never be duplicated or copied.
I'm driving,
I'm driven, we living on borrowed time, and I'm inclined to do better. The pleasure is all mine. Life produces rainy weather, and poetry's the umbrella. So now we stay dry and stay fly like good fellas. Straight out the hood fellas. I'm better all together like a puzzle. Two poetry pit bulls with no muzzles. Imagine walking through hell and the fire couldn't scorch me. With God showing favor, backing demons off me. The obstacle is the path, and the